Question 12. A little bit of algebra here and a little bit of problem solving. So let's have a look at the first part of the question. You are told that the value of the letter n is 22 and you're being asked for 2n plus 9. Now remember, 2n means 2 multiplied by whatever n is. There is an invisible time sign between the 2 and the n, so it's 2 multiplied by n. So 2n plus 9 means 2 multiplied by n, then plus 9. Now, seeing as the n is worth 22, we've got to do 2 multiplied by 22 and then add 9. Now we've just got to work that out. So 2 lots of 22, you're just basically doubling 22, is 44. Now we need to plus the 9. So to get our final answer in here, it's just going to be 44 plus 9. Well, most of you can do that in your head, and hopefully you would get 53. But if you just want to double check, 44 plus 9, 4 plus 9 is 13, put your 3 in, carry your 1, and 4 plus this one here is 5. So the first part of the answer is 53. Now let's look at the second one. So, mystery letter is Q, but this letter stands for a mystery number, okay, and we don't know what the Q is worth. But remember, there's an invisible time sign here, so what this means is 2 lots of Q plus 4 equals 100. Now what I always suggest to people to answer these questions is think of it like an I'm thinking of a mystery number question, and do a number machine to help you work it out. So if the mystery number we'll call Q, then we've got 2 of them. So we're doing a little number machine here, and if we've got 2 of them, we're timesing by 2. Then we're adding on 4, and out pops the other side 100. Now all we've got to do now is reverse that number machine backwards. So reverse, we've got to work backwards from the 100 to figure out what Q is. So if you work backwards from the plus 4, it's subtract 4. 100 subtract 4 is 96, and work backwards from the multiply by 2 is divide by 2. So the question is, what is 96 divided by 2? Well, some of you may be able to do that, and that would be 48. But if you can't do it in your head, let's have a look here and do a little bush shelter. So 96 divided by 2. How many 2's go into 9? It's 4 remainder 1. Carry the 1 to make 16. And how many 2's go into 16 is 8. So there you've got it. The answer is 48. With these sorts of questions, you should always do a little check. So if you're saying that Q is worth 48, go back to the question and replace the Q with a 48 and see if it works. 2 multiplied by 48, well, that's going to be 96, and 96 plus the 4 does indeed get you back to 100. So the Q being worth 48 is going to be correct, because when you stick it back into the question or substitute it back into the question, it does give you the answer of 100.